Hi, my name is Dale Brown, and I have the privilege of being the pastor here at Community Church at Ocean Pines. And I welcome you into the new year of 2022. It's exciting to start a new year. The new year offers to us hope and excitement of new beginnings and new opportunities. And I would encourage you to take a few moments and to make some resolutions or set some goals in relationship with your spiritual life. One of the things that I know is if we set a goal and begin the practice, even though sometimes we fail, that over time that practice, that resolution, that goal becomes a habit. And habits are what guide and direct our lives. One writer, I forget his name, said that we actually become our habits. So let me encourage you to set 3, at the most, maybe 4 spiritual goals or resolutions in the new year. And let me share with you mine. My first goal that I have set for the new year is to have a regular devotional practice. Now, I want to be really clear, I've had that for many years. But what I'm doing this year is going back to an old resource. I had used for many years devotional books by Sarah Young, Jesus Calling, or E. Stanley Jones, who's a great Methodist historical figure. But I went back to using the Upper Room. And for me, this is my version of the Upper Room. It's called the Upper Room Discipline, and it has all of the devotional readings for the full year. You can get the small pamphlets as well, but this is what I'm using for my devotional time in the mornings with God for 2022. And it doesn't take long, but it does focus our thoughts and start our day in that direction. The second thing that I made a resolution for is to read the Bible through. Now, often I've read the New Testament through, or I've read portions of the Bible. I have a practice of reading a proverb a day. There's 31, and of course that corresponds to the days of the month. I also read Luke during the season of Advent. But I found this direction, this guide for reading the Bible that I've really come to enjoy. And it's called the Bible Year. And the pastor of the church in Hyde Park United Methodist Church in Tampa, Florida, where I have been in worship a couple times, wrote this guide. And I just simply recommend it to you as a way of planning and directing your Bible reading. That Bible reading from the Bible Year will take a longer amount of time. And I've committed to reading the Bible through, which I've done but haven't done for a while. As I told the congregation on Sunday, I get stuck in the same place as you do. The begats and the building measurements and all of those things. But I think that there's value in seeing God's full sweep through history. A third thing I would encourage you to make a resolution about is prayer. Spend some time in prayer every day. One way of doing that is with the Lord's Prayer in the morning, at lunch and dinner, and at bedtime. And that's a great way to guide your prayer. That's praying. That's the way Jesus said, pray in this manner, and that's the only place it happens. But I also think it's important for us to take some time to listen to God as well as to speak. So maybe sometimes sitting in silence. Just a few moments. Maybe start with 3 minutes and then go to 5 and try to build over the course of the year some silence and solitude into your life. And another way that you can do this is simply to set aside some time for prayer and to say, as it was said in the Old Testament, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening, and allow God to speak. Each of us has different things that we'd like to accomplish, ways we'd like to grow. We're all different persons. And I would just encourage you to think about ways in 2022 that you can grow closer to God. Don't let your spiritual life just become an extra or think it will happen by chance. Plan it, and you'll be amazed at results. After all, we're Methodist, and Methodists have a plan and a purpose and a way of doing things. And that's what we were called. That's why we were called Methodist. And so I encourage you to have a plan for your spiritual life in the months ahead. May God bless you. At any time you need help in that way, please contact me and I'll be glad to do so. May God bless you.